strength. Yet, you are walking through darkness. Can you see? Can you really see through the darkness? You are wandering, and you have no idea where to go. You are wandering, and you have no one to turn to. Can you see? Can you see through the darkness? Can you feel your purpose? Nothing can stop your purpose. Nothing can stop what's meant for you. Nothing around you can stop what's already yours. Your destiny belongs to you. Do you feel it? Do you understand the purpose behind the darkness? It represents something. It serves a purpose. It's an unknown purpose that many of us never would understand. Can you see through the darkness? You travel down this path. You travel down this path of the unknown. And yet, you are afraid. You are afraid because you don't understand it. You are afraid because you feel empty. You are afraid because no one is there to help you. I would like to introduce you to the light, to the dawn, to the beauty, to the understanding, and knowing that this is the joy. This is the joy that you must embrace. This is the moment of happiness. Without any despair, without any rejection, but an understanding that you made it. That you made it this far. And no matter what circumstances come your way, the light, the dawn is upon you. It shines on you. It shines on you because you deserve it. You deserve it because you put so much work in. You've been knocked down. You've been pushed aside. No one believed in you. They rejected you. They said you wasn't worthy. Negativity entered into your heart. And you believed it. But then dawn showed up. Dawn showed up. The light showed up. And said, take my hand. Walk with me. Let me show you the way. Let me show you how far you can go. Let me let you see the beauty within you. Can you see now?
Oh, I see.
With this beautiful bright light.
I see
that
clear.
surrounds you.
Very,
the glow around you.
very clearly.
Can you really feel it?
I feel it.
Not just on the outside.
Inside.
But on the inside.
Bro, it's real.
Yes. Dawn is upon you. The light is upon you. You made it through the darkness. And now the light shines upon you.
All right, Pop.
There are going to be many other struggles. There are going to be many other challenges. And yes, darkness will come again. But you built up something. You built up a resistance. You built up an opportunity within you. You built up the strength that many others don't have. So regardless of darkness, regardless of light, you keep your head up high and you keep moving forward. Don't quit. Don't give up on you. Don't give up on the best of you. This is your time. Through the
Here we go, Pop.
You rose above it.
Come on up.
You understood what you had to do. You didn't wait for anybody.
I don't need approval.
You didn't wait for anyone to rescue you. You knew what had to be done. And you did it. This is the dawn. This is what you've been chasing. This is the happiness that you were seeking. But it is up to you to continue the journey. You can't stop. The light is within you. Dawn is upon you. It is a beautiful day. It is an amazing day. Can you see? Life. How beautiful it is.
I gotta record this
How
one.
amazing it is to be able to rise up in the morning.
What a moment. All will go well. All is well. All is better than well.
Rather than on your grave. What makes life so unique and so beautiful? It is beautiful because whatever you have that you may be facing, what you may be dealing with, life is still good.
All right, Pop.
Life has so many moving parts,
All right, Pop.
but life is always good.
Wow.
Every day is a new day and another opportunity.
Most of you are ungrateful. It doesn't matter what happens in your life. It doesn't matter how many things.
Come on up.
It doesn't matter because you always want more. And what's worse, all you see is what is not there. When you get grateful, anything is possible. Feel the power of being grateful. Sit down, everyone, and say to yourself, I am grateful. Grateful for my health, which I take for granted. Grateful for my full body function, which I know others are not so lucky. Grateful for my eyesight, grateful for my health, grateful for my family's health, grateful for my strength, grateful for my drive, grateful for my determination, my ambition, and dreams. Feel that power, the power of gratitude. And most of all, get grateful for the hard times, the life lessons, those moments when it seemed impossible to get up, when it seemed impossible for you to get out of a situation. And what happened? You did get out, you did get through it. You became stronger.
Yes.
You became better. You learned, you grew. Be grateful for the hard times. Without hard times, your life will be dull.
Fuck yes.
Makes everything so much more valuable. Without the lessons and hard times, I would have never have been able to grow my character to what it is today.
There you fucking are.
I am so much stronger mentally because of those hard times. I embrace the hard times.
Character building phase.
For I know now that I am
Prepared. For I know this is going to be a great day. The best day. The best day ever. I will be at my best. I am ready.
I am grateful for my character. I am grateful for my courage. I am grateful for my strength. I am grateful for my dreams. I am grateful for my ambition. I see extraordinary in the ordinary. I see the miracles unfolding in every moment of daily life. I feel the magic unfolding in my own life. I am blessed and I am grateful.
Come on, Trav.
Say it to yourself every day.
Yes.
You will have so much in your life to be grateful for. There will be enough hours
Yes.
in the day.
Oh my God, you don't even know the fucking feeling I'm feeling right now, bros. Wow. Wow.
You have something special inside of you. You can have and be anything you want in this world. Just find your purpose. Let nothing stand in your way. You will achieve greatness.
Aristotle.
When you get up in the morning, don't think. Just roll out of bed, go in your life cycle, or go on a bicycle ride, or go to the gym, work out. You know that's what you have to do. And then read something. Just don't even think about it. Stay hungry. As soon as you think that you're perfect, that's when you're screwed. I gotta get better. I gotta lose more weight. I gotta drink down my tummy. I gotta get bigger calves. I gotta get bigger deltoids. You're not quite reaching your goal because you didn't do everything that you could do. You have time. You make the time.
First squat set
If I fall down,
since
I have no fear of fainting in a gym because
my
I know
injury,
it could happen.
since
It's
my
throughout
pinched
many times
nerve.
while I was working out, but it doesn't matter because it's all worth it. Stay hungry. I do everything that I can to be
Wow.
a winner and to get the body that I envision. If you do something, then do it. Go all out. You have time. You make the time. You can do it. You can do it. You can be the greatest. Do it. Go for it. I looked forward to another 1,000 reps of sit-ups. I looked forward to another 500 pounds of leg press or squat. I looked forward to more and more curls until my arms fall off. Why? Because I knew that every rep that I did, that every set that I did, and more weights that I lifted, I get one step closer to turning that vision into reality. You can do it. Why do you want to work out? What is your goal? If I can see it, then I can believe it, then I can achieve it. And then everything seems to be always impossible until someone does it. They want to be Mr. Universe. They want to be the greatest bodybuilder of all time, to win the championship over and over and over again, and to lift the trophy overhead. So that is a great goal. You have to have a goal. You can be the greatest. You can do it. I wanted to make sure that out of the 24 hours of the day, one single hour. Those hours were too precious. You have time. You make the time. Stay hungry. Little victories add up, and
Let's
that
fucking
is
go,
what
bros.
gives you then ultimately confidence. You can
I'm
be the
coming
greatest.
back, I promise.
We all fail. The key thing is that you keep in mind what is your goal and keep
Oh,
looking
wow.
at that as you get up and dust yourself off. Grab your butt off.
It's taking everything in me not to load this fucker up right now. I want to so bad. I was instructed to only do bodyweight squats, so I think I should stick with just the bar. Even though I feel like I can do more, I need to be strategic. I need to be smart and take it slow. Work the muscle slowly around the pinch nerve, strengthen the glute up. We're gonna do single leg glute bridges. I gotta be honest, I'm not saying anything against the knowledge or the information that was given to me, but I live in my body and I always will instruct anybody, even if I'm personal training somebody, to listen to their intuition. I need a little bit of weight. I can't do body weight shit anymore right now. My body's instructing me to work the muscle around on both sides. The lower glute needs to get worked today with mule kicks. We're gonna do seated hamstring curls. We're gonna be doing hip thrusts. This one I'm really excited for. But before that, I wanna do one more set of 55-pound safety bar squats.
Do you.
Do you.
Stay hard.
Stay hard. Come on. Come on.
Your mind's getting softer.
All right, fuck it.
You gotta
Listen.
shift everything in life.
I say fuck it a lot, and it's usually good.
A lot of you are trying to find inspiration and
Shit.
motivation with a depressed mindset. You don't find inspiration by not living in the grip of life.
Okay, don't do it.
You live in the grip of life to find
All right,
inspiration.
I'm
Put
gonna do
challenges
it,
in front of
but I'm
yourself.
doing the
When you
reds.
put a challenge in front of yourself and you attack it, that's when you find inspiration. Repetition every day. Stay hard.
Still listening to the subliminal idea I had, but I'm not gonna do the 50s, because that would be 156 pounds, or 155. Probably shouldn't do that right now. But 60 and 55 is only
And that's what scares the most.
115.
What we're all capable of doing.
Fuck it usually comes before doing something questionable. But here's the thing. That questionable thing
Feel better about yourself.
can be bad, but it can sometimes be really good.
I'm not crazy.
You're just kind of
In sports,
taking a little bit of a
out
risk.
there called load management. A lot of us like to load manage our lives. When you do that,
My body, my intuition, my senses, my back, my fucking pinched nerve is saying, stay hard. 115.
with success in life comes more hate.
I'm gonna record it.
Don't make them hurt your feelings. Use them for fuel.
Come on, Pop.
Use them for energy.
Come on, Pop.
Use them need.
Come on, Pop. This ain't ego. This is strengthening, stretching the
Don't
glute.
want to do shit.
This
Roll through
is
the pain.
recovery. Up.
That person who said you couldn't do something. Work fast enough, good enough, smart enough. Use it for energy. Instead of killing them with kindness, torture them with success. In life, you have to continue pushing past the odds. Use everything this world has to give you for fuel. Stay hard. And anybody to be there. There's some people that get inspired. And that inspiration moves them to try to do something. But that inspiration is very high right now in this nice environment. We're in a nice environment. I watch a movie about some badasses, you're inspired. But the second you're not in this environment and you're actually doing what inspired you, that suck factor is not real. You're now there. And only those people who have been there 1,000,000 times in their minds and have lived in their life and have suffered 1,000,000 times and realize my legs may break, my knee may break, my bones will hurt. I will be the coldest I've been in my life. I will be miserable and accept.
I got a pinched nerve.
Your mind immediately says, "Get everybody's back." Even if
Come
you
the
don't
fuck
believe it.
up, Trev.
But starts to have all
Squeeze.
these different questions in your mind in that 1 second. It says, okay, why are you here? Why do you do this? Why this? Why that? And then you start to say to yourself, if you don't want to be there that bad, I'm not going to be for life. I'm not going to break my body up to do this. Your mind starts to say, yeah, this is stupid. But if you are already knowing that this is going to happen to you, you have all the answers to these questions that your mind don't give you when you're in suffer mode. Try to be 10% better than you were last week.
Get up, Trev.
133. If you're swimming 500 meters, swim 550. The more you walk away from accountability, we begin to come. Find yourself in the grip of life. You can't find yourself by doing nothing. So there's a lot of pockets of weakness nowadays. And we try to fill those pockets with lies. I did it for many years. So, I'm here in Colorado for a conference. I go to the trainer calls me over to talk to these two people's trainer. He says, hey man, what are you doing out here? So I tell him, what kind of workout are you doing? I said, well, we're going to do it. I'm climbing this mountain, 3,000 feet, 3 miles. But I'm doing it every day. So the next day I'm out looking for him.
slip, it's down. I'm going up it. I see a gondola with about 5 inches on the top. I was on the gondola. I see him, face pressed up against the window, looking at me, her eyes meet.
Aristotle.
Don't talk about it.
Be about it.
Practice what you preach.
Practice what you preach. Stay hard. Come on up.
I like suffering in the way that is competitive,
This might answer your question.
that brings out the absolute best in me
Alexa.
and everybody else. I want
Stop.
to see what you're made of. I want to see, like, almost like the Colosseum in Rome. You can't do it by writing paper. And I found out, and the only message I want to get across to people is, once you change one thing, your mindset, you can attack everything.
Yes.
People know, how do you keep grinding every day?
Come on back, Trav.
Fears, like when I was 30 pounds, I didn't have a drive. I was an insecure, lying kid, afraid. I had to look at my insecurities and in my fear and find drive in that. We're all looking for passion. Passion's all around you. All the energy and power you need is right in yourself. It's all there. You got a lot of stuff to overcome. And, that's where I found it. I found it right there in my own insecurity, my drive, and my own insecurity. And that's the most
That's
important
20.
thing in the world.
Come on.
You can find drive,
Startle.
own doubt, fear,
Yeah.
insecurities.
2,
You can get very
3. One more.
I'm in search for a feeling. I'm not in search for a trophy. I'm not in search for love. I'm not in search
Rap.
for more followers on Instagram or something. When I started this journey years ago, and I realized that I'm going to be somebody, and I'm searching for a feeling of true victory for myself, and only myself.
Pull-ups
That's
times
when I
24.
shut out the whole world and realize that one thing, that I am in this world alone. I'm fighting these races.
Oh, we're
by
fucking
myself,
on our way
personal
again.
plan.
Come on
My
now.
goal in life was to, in my mind, believe I'm the hardest man alive. And that's why the whole thing is, you can't hurt me. That's what it's about. It's about whatever you think you are, you have to make that dream a reality. That's where the hard part is. There's a lot of successful people in the world who still feel empty inside. And they wonder why they still feel empty. So they try to make $11 million, $2 million, $3 million. Let's buy a new car, a new house, a new boat. Let's buy more of everything. At the end of the day, you still feel really empty inside. For me, I wasn't even successful, I was still empty. So I was trying to hide my insecurities.
Amen.
You have to be there over, but not there at the graduation.
Okay.
You gotta be there in the
Fresh
worst
ass
parts
fucking skin
that you
fade
know
today.
over and over again. You gotta live that in your mind. Dress me up. Same thing with life. If you don't get yourself,
We're gonna go into hip thrust, guys.
And fix it. Be willing to go to war with yourself. Stay hard.
The number one question that I'm asked everywhere I go around the world is always, how is it that I stay so motivated? What are the motivating factors in my life that keep me in this psychological space? Number one will be gratitude. I try to find a way to be grateful for
Amen.
every single thing I have, every single day. Wins, losses, loved ones, you name it. My life wasn't always this way. It was much different many moons ago. So these days I know everything. The other thing is hunger. You always hear people say, well, it's about being number one, about being at the top, or how about this, you're always going to find somebody out there who's going to work harder. Well, I don't know that. Bullshit. But I know no one is going to be hungrier than I am. And I try and find a way to be grateful. So I hope that helps. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. If you're watching this, you better be doing something productive today. A very intense workout, hardcore.
Yeah, baby.
Creating and destroying, breaking down and building up that very dense, thick muscle. We always talk about hunger and how you always want to outwork your competition regardless of how successful you may be lucky enough to be. You want to be hungry. If you know what it's like to be hungry, you'll never be full. He said it's one thing to be hungry, it's another thing when you're starving for greatness and starving for
I'm
success.
starving again.
And I love that because it immediately clicked. It's in my DNA. I know what it's like to operate every single day, regardless of the success that I've been a lucky son of a bitch to achieve. I operate every day as a one star. So keep starting at 4 o'clock in the morning is when no one else is up, so no one else is bothering me. Focus on whatever work you have to get done. And by 4:30, 4:45, I'm doing some sort of cardio. It's still dark outside, so it's just me. It's 4:45 a.m. It's still dark outside, and I'm getting ready to kill this AM cardio. You can't even see me, but it's gonna be so good, it's bad. I do this, and then I'll have breakfast, and then I will go do all my strength and conditioning training at a gym for about an hour.
I'm putting on a barbell, like I'm about to load this fucking barbell up, bro. This is hard for me.
1:45 a.m.
I gotta do body weight. Or a dumbbell or something. I don't know how heavy I should go or can go.
Paradise, another great workout. Iron ain't gonna kick its own ass. You gotta get after it. Let's roll. You reach that point, you know, we all reach that point where we're training.
Not about the weight.
You break through to the other side. You break down barriers. You bust through ceilings. You knock down doors. Leg day. So I'm here in hot-ass Florida. I'm heading to the Florida at the Iron Paradise. It's about 100 degrees here. Good afternoon down here in the swamplands of hot-ass Florida. Here in the empty gym, the Iron Paradise, empty the way we like it. All right, here we are in the Iron Paradise, down here in hot-ass Florida. Swamplands out there. Keep that vision clear. Your eyes get it on. I heard some follow him. He said perspective always drives you. Wake up in an hour looking for Dan. Worldwide, I got a lot of again, perspective. Don't ever confuse out and always stay focused. Just finished leg day. And dominate at what you do. So somebody just asked me a cool question. Said, DJ, you're on top. Where could you possibly go from here? And you're up. But anytime you reach the top, it's never been done. Doesn't mean I share with you. My number one competition is me. It's always daily hard work because that gains success. No coach will always be the hardest workers in the room. And it's just a reminder. We always want to be the hardest workers in the room. It always leads with hard work. There's no substitution for hard work. Thus, working out at 11 o'clock at night when I know my competition is asleep. No matter how many hours I've flown, no matter how many miles I've traveled, regardless of what country it is, the first thing I need to do to get ready for the work day is I gotta find the gym. You have worked your ass off, and you are lucky and fortunate to be number one. You have scratched, clawed, and fought your way to the top. They may not be as hungry as you, they may not have the mana even here as badly as you do, but they're always there. So you feel confident. You be willing to put in the work tonight, and if they won't, so tomorrow you accomplish what they can. Let's start. Finish your week strong, start your week strong. Just do whatever you can to make sure that you get the job done in a strong way on any day that ends with life. I like to push myself. You guys know with leg day, you gotta get your adrenaline up, your intensity up, you gotta get going, you gotta test your mind, you gotta test your will, you gotta test your mental. We're always looking for inspiration, motivation. Very late night workout here in the West Coast Iron Paradise. And I gotta get it in where I can fit it in these days. I've been on daddy duty all weekend, no sleep. But good work. Big dogs eat. Little crying puppy stay on the porch. It's Saturday night and the Eagle has landed. It feels so good to be home. I just got back from trying to get dressed tonight. Let's
A little bit of size. Hop over here. Let's do some hamstring. Oh shit. I think I gotta take this dude. Long cord that day. Read it right or something. I still needs a cord. Light up for quads, isn't it?
Never say no. You never stop. You let the go.
The mark of victory.
I don't want to talk positive energy inducing. Okay, first hamstring seated curl set since the pinched nerve. Amen. To put a pad behind my back. I can't get a full stretch though. My leg physically won't go up straight. It's about mobility now. I gotta stretch this fucker out.
felt it. Every king has felt it. Every lion has felt it. Every winner has felt it. Every soldier has felt it. Every victorious person has felt it. The urge. You never say no. You never say it can't be done. Don't you ever say out your mouth it can't be done. Even if you feel in your heart it can't be done, you don't say it out loud. You gotta let both folks say that. You can't let anything stop you from doing what you were called to do. Get up. Go. I'm wrong. You must from the other side of this. You want it. Just because. On instinct, build and re-attack. You don't have to find me for it. You might not be. Lying has felt this person has felt it.
Get to the gym every day.
Fear of fear itself.
Secret to success.
Think about all day. The thing that
I'm committed to the process. In other words, if I didn't get what I thought I was, right? Because everybody in person, not by where they stay, million people, is that the perspective about the adversity isn't right. And I firmly believe perspective drives performance every day of the week. How an individual do what they do will always affect how they do what they do.
folk can't understand why they're trying to pull you down, but you're still rising. But they don't want to see you make it, but you're still driving. You're still living good. You're still eating well. But they have tried everything they know to pull you away, but you just keep getting closer and closer and closer to your goal and your breakthrough.
No matter what happens, never stop believing in yourself. It is the strongest factor of success. Self-esteem is everything. Believe you deserve it. Believe you can do it. Believe you have the ability. Believe you are on the right path. Believe you'll get it. And most importantly, believe in yourself.
You gotta take my life before you take my job. I wasn't working just to be a great football player. I want to be a great man. I want to be a great father for my children. Rain comes, I'm the guy, I was great before the adversity, great when everything is going all good, but when something goes wrong, they flee and they want nothing to do with it. I want to be that person that's going to show up rain, sleet, or snow, and they're going to give you everything they got.
You gotta take off arrogance. You gotta take off pride. You gotta take off envy. And sometimes you gotta lose what you think you got to have in order to get your best. Square your shoulders, man. Moving in a direction. Sustain you unless you have an inner. You are the success. We're just up on something you can't go in.
Out of this.
You are the only.
Come on. Ready? Okay, well,
Right? And I was like, yeah, repeat. You come from the same house. My household, my experience, and say I'm going to be an example.
Mother off the double shift.
Can't
When
see.
the living condition. If I do here to do. And so the obvious, I can't let anything. The person's natural. People never look at it and say, okay, you can say, what's the lesson in this, right? Because I'm coming from this household where I sleep on the floor, right? With roaches, with rats. I'm not ashamed to admit it, right? And I would go to school and I would compete. I would work. And so when I met a kid that I was competing against, the only thing I felt I had the advantage in my whole life was my work ethic. And I took pride in that, right? I was never the biggest, the fastest, the
Feel
strongest, never had the most resources, but I had a work ethic. And so my whole life, I wanted different for my family, ever since I was a kid, right? And so never allowing a situation or circumstance to define your life and believe it, you have to make this. My perspective was, and I firmly believe to get through, right? Martin.
You take that challenge. When you answer the call and you see the other side of pain, it's called glory. It's called glory. There's somebody sitting home right now. There's a young 10-year-old kid sitting home that don't have a father. And he's ready to join the game. He's ready to give up.
And all these ideas about your name, don't take these steps. Run over in your head. Infested world, places where you don't know where to go. Lazy, keep you away. Mortgage on the house. And then what makes you even in the kitchen?
what we're gonna do is
You should have started your own business. There's so many
only thing you should have done. You are scared. You're scared of failure. Are you a gazelle? Noon and night. And watches. What's your purpose? No alarm clock needed. My pad wakes me up. What wakes you? I'm right down every idea I gave you. It's right here. I'm telling you, if you fall in love with small, if you fall in love with every second, every minute, every hour of the day, you stop thinking about 2012, you stop thinking about 2013, and you focus on the now. You master the now. You become an expert of the now. I'm guaranteeing you, you won't blow up. I need you to stop trying to do it big. I need you to fall in love with small, and guess what? Big gonna be attracted to you. Than even being here. Right now, I am Mr. Resistance. I'm distracting you from doing the work you need to do. Get the fuck out of here and do the work of your life.
Everybody can serve. Anyone can be a leader. Listen, our gravestone has a day when you're born and a day when you die. And they got a dash in between. And that dash defines what your legacy is. Dr. Miles Monroe compares leaders to the king of the jungle, he says. He says the lion is not the tallest animal in the jungle. The lion is not the largest animal in the jungle. The lion is not the smartest, nor the most intelligent animal in the jungle. And yet when the lion shows up, he is king. He is king. You don't need to be intelligent. You don't need to be smart. You don't need to have a certain height. You don't need to have a certain weight. You don't need to have any kind of advantage, and yet you can be a leader. I was not the biggest, the strongest or fastest, but my goals were clear. My actions were not right.
I'm trying to protect the next hour and doing something every hour. You don't have to be perfect. What was that challenge?
This is called
You need to do. You is the journey. It's all fail. It's
Defeat. After every setback, get up.
Failures for me, though, I look at failures as, and I literally, I want to learn something from this. It's not
The way to success.
fail early. Fail
The way to success.
early.
Know the ingredient in creating a learning atmosphere for you so that you can accrue those learnings, those small incremental steps of failure, and collect enough learning so that you can arrive at success.
It doesn't matter how many times you fail. It doesn't matter how many times people tell you that you can't do it. It doesn't matter if you don't have a dime in the bank. You will fail your way to success.
You will fail at some point in your life. Accept it. You will lose. You will embarrass yourself. You will suck at something. There's no doubt about it. Embrace it, because it's inevitable.
You don't make excuses for the failure, you grieve it. You feel the pain. You don't brush it off, you don't downplay it. You feel the pain and you don't rush to feel better. Now, listen, this is a principle of life I'm about to tell you. To get past it, you gotta go through it. That's true in so many areas, but it's particularly true with failure. To get past your failure, that failure now, you gotta go through it. You can't go around your failure, you can't go over your failure, you can't go under your failure, you can't ignore your failure. You need to grieve the failure.
Fail early, fail often, fail forward.
If I'm going to fall, I don't want to fall back on anything except my faith. I want to fall forward. I figure at least this way I'll see what I'm going to hit.
You should seek failures. See, if you're playing it safe, you're not going to
Wow.
win. It's by trying things that you figure out how far you can go. You got to get outside the box.
You're going to fail. It's okay. Okay? You're going to fail. And I'm not talking about the tests. It's one thing. I'm talking about your skin bloody, fail. And that's okay, because you know what? You know down deep inside of all of you. That's how you learn.
Never be discouraged. Never hold back. Give everything you got. And when you fall throughout life, and Remember this. Fall forward.
Right? I think we're taught in the system that failure is something that you should be ashamed of. Failure is for the dumb kids, because you get an F, you get a D, right? You're not competent, you didn't comply, you didn't create the evidence of your worthiness.
Hey, Christoph.
How'd you learn how to walk? You crawled, then you fell down, busted your tooth.
Thank you for the
Got some
raid,
blood in your
brother.
mouth, get up
Champ
and you
was
walk,
there. He was ready to save
right?
me.
Self-directed.
Oh, the camera just started chasing me by itself. Okay.
Success doesn't look like an A+. It doesn't look like 110 in
Champer,
and
were you gonna save me?
Isn't as simple as an F. And it's not always.
He was gonna.
Failure could be very gray, right? And being able to discern.
Chat, I think we're gonna call it
or in your life
an
where
hour.
You think that wow, I've succeeded.
Things are changing.
And you're getting the affirmation from all these.
Oh wait,
outside
I have something I want to
forces.
do.
But if it's not aligned authentically with to whom what you are, it could very much feel like failure.
You have to dare to suck. You will never make something great if you are afraid that it's going to suck, that it is going to fail.
Fail early, fail often, fail forward.
Step ups.
You know, it's always a little bit frustrating to me when people have a negative relationship with failure.
I'll do it on this side.
Failure is a massive part of being able to be successful. You have to get comfortable with failure. You have to actually seek failure. Failure is where all of the lessons are. Fail early, fail often, fail forward.
And that fire in your belly that got you here, keep it, love it. Keep throwing logs on it. It's important. Your tenacity and your ability to define who you are through those failures will be your ultimate success.
Come on now.
And motivation with a depressed mindset. You're depressed because you're not doing shit with yourself. You don't find inspiration by not living in the grip of life. You
Amen.
live in the grip of life to find inspiration.
Wow, these feel good right now, chat. Not a single bit of bad pain.
That's when you find inspiration. Try to be 10% better than you were last week. So if you're running 30 miles a week, run 33. If you're swimming 500 meters, swim 550. If some of you aren't doing you're 10% just getting off the couch. The more you walk away from accountability, the weaker you become. Find yourself in the grip of life. You can't find yourself by doing nothing.
Let me see if I can fix myself. So I said, if I can just walk one more mile after being in the worst shape of my entire life, this would change everything for me mentally going forward. From this kid who came from dirt and nothing, who couldn't read until he was in a junior high school, and is now here. I walked a mile. I said, maybe I can walk one more mile. Maybe I can walk one more. At mile 81, my ex-wife looked at me and said, you're not going to make the time. When your mind knows it's not going to quit, and this is what I found out, this is my 40% rule. When your mind knows it's not going to quit, your body will adapt to whatever is in front of it. I ended up running 20 more miles.
He's like, I want to do some step ups.
19 hours and 6 minutes.
What you doing,
And
Dad?
One day, that 19 hours. It wasn't SEAL training, it wasn't Ranger School, it wasn't Delta Force, it wasn't in that crap I went through. It was this 19 hours and 6 minutes that forever changed my life to know that we as human beings are capable of anything.
Oh.
And we don't need any special kind of parents or tools to get there. So I end you with this. Don't stop when you're tired.
Stop when you're done.
Thank you
Hi,
very
Pop.
much. Come on. Hit 17. Still know me, son. Hit 18. Know me, son. Hit 19. Know me, son. Yeah. 20, you got some more, son. 21. Yeah, get it in. Come on, I want to see it. Good. Carry the boat and the ball. That's you, buddy. Come on, 23. Come on, 24. One more, Dan. One more to carry the boats. You're going to do it. You're going to do it. You're going to do it. You did it. Yeah.
One thing that changed my life is my grandfather. Not being
Come on.
not thick skinned
Come on.
and do what's right. Which is straight up brutal. And that's the hard part. Steps. You're gonna end up with this magical world, your victim's mentality. This is all, let's say it's day one of a job. You show up and you bring your best self. Good, your breakfast isn't ready. Your mind. The most important conversation is the one you live in a world now that's so look good. I define that book is not for you.
Let's go.
The conversation had to be a real, don't find a kind word to say that, you know what, okay, you know, you can learn this ability. No, I cannot. There's a way to put myself down.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. Stream room.
That person in your
Gaming.
head talking that shit to you. The victim's mentality. That
Be you
I
wholeheartedly.
once had that mentality.
Chase a paycheck.
Same exact spot that
And
you
be-
self-published. You know, it's
And
doing
don't
so
listen to
well.
the process.
No one's
Stay
gonna
clear.
buy it.
Naysayers are everywhere.
In the world,
Persevere. With perfect form is the day I'm back.
they're willing to break themselves down and stop.
Yeah,
A lot of people
I
say,
may be limited to how much weight. I'm still not room to improve it and decompress it more. I still have to stretch out the hamstrings and
make yourself feel
tighten up the right side glute.
so we hang around
But
here.
it's a reason to be grateful.
Stay away from those people. It's okay. It's not okay.
For tuning in again.
This can no longer be okay.
Tune in and get. But if you're injured, feeling like sorry for yourself, putting yourself in a victimized mindset, man, you may get out of it eventually. You may actually heal, but it's gonna take way. Feed yourself nutritious meals. Move.